Good morning students. Once again I welcome you all in today's online class of science, and as we have already started, you all know in the live class our first chapter, that is nutrition in plants, and we have discussed also about nutrition, about photosynthesis, right? So again today in this online class video I am explaining again in brief so that the topics will become crystal clear in your mind, and hopefully you won't be having any doubts. Still, if you have any doubt, you can contact me and I will be clearing your doubts in the next live class. Right students? So just please go through these topics in your books after the video and after our discussions. So, and yes, ready for the assignment also. So now, starting again, I know you all are knowing this, but again I am explaining it. What do you mean by nutrition? Yes, we discussed about the food, the importance of food. We all need food for our survival. Without food, we cannot survive. It gives us energy, right? So now coming on to the nutrition. What do you mean by nutrition? Nutrition is taking in food and utilizing it for energy, right? That process is called nutrition. And as our chapter is nutrition in plants, so what will be the definition? The same definition only with the case of plants. And if we talk about animals, again the definition will be same but with the animals. So what is nutrition? The process of obtaining food or taking food and utilizing it for getting energy is called nutrition. So as you know, I am in a habit of covering all the objectives. So the first objective of today, that is definition of nutrition, we have done. So just recall this, keep it in your mind. What is nutrition? Now the next thing is the modes of nutrition, or I should say the types of nutrition, types of taking the nutrition. As I said, it is a process of taking food, right? Now which are the two types, the two modes by which the living organisms take in food? Yes, you already know that they are autotrophic and heterotrophic. Yes. So auto means self. So autotrophic nutrition means here the living organisms will take the food themselves or they prepare it themselves. And we all know very well the one and only example of autotrophs is the plants. Yes. Okay. So plants are the autotrophs, or they are having autotrophic mode of nutrition. That is, they are making the food themselves. Auto means self. So they are making the food themselves. They are the plants. Now coming on to heterotrophic mode of nutrition, they are depending on others. Right? They are those which are depending on others. They are the heterotrophs. And that type of nutrition is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. We all fall in this category. All the other living organisms except the green plants. Plants also only green ones. Why? Because there are other modes of nutrition also. Yes, we have discussed. So not all the plants are autotrophs. Some are having heterotrophic mode of nutrition also. That we'll discuss in the next video, right? So now in autotrophic mode of nutrition, as we know, they are making the food themselves. It means, you know the process? Absolutely. From last previous classes, you are already knowing that plants make their food by the process of photosynthesis. Absolutely right. Now, what is the definition of photosynthesis? You all have learned in the live class and you all were so interactive, I am glad. So, the definition of photosynthesis is the process by which plants make their food in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll and carbon dioxide and water. Yes, these are the four essential conditions for photosynthesis. So by definition, we are covering the conditions also. So the essential conditions are CO2, water, in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. These are the four essential conditions for photosynthesis, right? So definition done, conditions done, now the steps. The first step of photosynthesis is the sunlight gets trapped by the chlorophyll that is present in the green leaves, right? The green color is due to chlorophyll only. So the first step is sunlight gets trapped by the chlorophyll, right? That is solar energy. Second step is water. The water reaches the leaves. The plants take water through the roots, but from the roots when it takes, then supply is also necessary. Like our transportation system, plants also have a transportation system. So water is transported throughout the plant body to the leaves also through the tissue, that is xylem. Okay. So the second step is water reaches the leaves, because leaves are the kitchen of the plant, right? Where the food is prepared. Like in your house, the kitchen is there where the food is prepared. So whatever groceries you are bringing them to the kitchen, right? You are not making food in the drawing room or bedroom, right? All the groceries, the cooking materials you are bringing to the kitchen only. Then your mama makes the food. So same way in the plants, all these groceries. Now what are these groceries? Carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll and sunlight. These are the groceries for the plants. These are all taken to the leaves, which are the kitchen of the plant, right? And the leaves are like our mother who cooks the food. So in plants, who is the mother? The leaf, right? And they are the kitchen also. So there, then and there they prepare the food. So the second step is the water also reaches the leaf. Third is carbon dioxide gets trapped through the stomata, right? Carbon dioxide gas, how it is taken in the plant? By the stomata, and they act as the guard cells. They are like this, they are open in the daytime so that the sunlight, the carbon dioxide gets trapped, right? As well as the sunlight. Then they are closed after the sun sets and there is no sunlight. So the stomata, they act as the guard cells. They open and close and the carbon dioxide enters, right? So carbon dioxide also enters, sunlight, I have already spoken. From the chlorophyll, it gets trapped. So carbon dioxide reaches, water reaches, chlorophyll is already there, sunlight reaches. So these are the steps. Now the next step is preparation of food. How it is prepared? That is carbon dioxide, the equation, it is carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, and it gives the product oxygen and carbohydrates, that is the food, right? This is the equation of photosynthesis. Keep it in your mind. You know this, you already know this. Just keep it in your mind. So, carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives out oxygen and carbohydrates. That's it. Right? So, now the next thing, products also done, equation also done. Last but not the least, the importance of photosynthesis. Just think, if photosynthesis won't be there, what would happen? Obviously, they won't be able to make food. If you won't have your mother who will prepare food, will be hungry and gradually, slowly will die. Same way, we are the plants. They are also acting as a mother. We are getting food from them, right? The raw materials from which your mama is making food. So, if they will not make the food, how we will get the food? And if we will not get the food, again the same result. We will slowly, gradually will die. As well as the plants also die, and we cannot survive without plants, right? Oxygen they are giving us, carbon dioxide they are taking, food they are giving. So there are many, they are very, very important for us. So if photosynthesis won't be there, no plants and no our survival, right? So that's it for today. I hope photosynthesis is all clear. And in the next video, we'll be discussing about the heterotrophic mode of nutrition, that is the other types of modes of nutrition in plants. So we'll be discussing those categories, taking some real life examples, making it more clear to you, and just go through these topic of photosynthesis, about autotrophic mode of nutrition, and get ready for the assignment also, because I will be giving you some questions. Okay students? Till the next time, thank you and have a great day. Keep updating, keep reading.